So we have seen a significant growth in the investment space, and simply because of two things: saving through investments. Because if you keep money in any bank and it's not earning you a return, inflation is going to corrode that value. If, case in point, 10 years ago, 50,000 would buy a trolley of things. Right now, it's just a small polythene bag. So that's what happens to your money when it's seated in the bank without it being invested. So now, the reason why there's been significant growth in our industry is because people know that when they invest with us, they're going to get a return which is above inflation, and it's also a compounded return. So that's the reason why we have seen a significant influx, especially post-COVID. Because what happened during the COVID pandemic is that a number of investment clubs, a number of circles, if you looked at their balance sheet, the number of investments that they had were overweight towards long-term investments. Land, that's where everybody went. Until COVID taught us that liquidity is very important. You need to have near-term investments. And that is now where our unit trust products came in order to fill that void that long-term assets would not be able to fill. So people kept on giving us money because they would earn a return above inflation, and anytime they needed access to it, they would be able to get it. And this is an industry which is just starting, because we have barely scratched the surface. What we see in the future is products are going to keep on evolving. It's not just going to be a return. There's going to be a conversation beyond a return. What more are you offering us? And then we're also going to see a number of players entering the market, be it institutions and so on and so forth, to create products, unit trust versions to their members. So the future is really bright. Even when you're coming into the oil sector, money is coming into the economy. We expect GDP to grow at over 6% per annum in the next 1 year. There's a lot of growth, and definitely we see the interest space growing even much faster than the growth in the economy. The thing that I love about the industry is even the small players are seeing growth. It may not be so much, but there's growth generally, and that is a sign that there's positive perception in the market. So we are optimistic that these numbers should double within the next 3 years and even go much further. So there's a huge appetite. And then we are also diversifying the unit trust space. You're not looking only at UGX denominated investments. There's also the dollar. So now the bit about a dollar is that you open up the international market, because the international market is so wide. Because even our dollar fund is really growing significantly, which was launched in September, but we have crossed the 20 million US dollar mark. And this is just a way of having confidence in the diaspora, because World Bank says over $1 billion is sent in foreign remittances to Uganda. So the question is, where does this money go? You have people in the diaspora who have complained a lot about relatives taking their money, about investments that go bust. But now the confidence is growing that there's a set of investment professionals who can receive this money, generate a compounded return on a daily basis, give them access to systems where they can follow this growth, and that is the reason why the dollars are also increasing. So we're not looking only at UGX, we're also looking at international clients who are Ugandans, the diaspora, who are able also to appreciate and grow